Hey everybody, Scott here for the Digital Guitar Playground. It's Friday. Hey, what happened to Wednesday? Well, turns out I had a dentist appointment and I got a haircut, so I ran out of time. The dentist thing took a lot longer than I thought. Trying to figure out what's up with this crown. Dental bullshit. And feeling great still. This week has been really, I haven't been napping. I've been productive as I can be on the ultimate Amp 1 pedal board, still waiting on the power supply. I have all the cabling, soldering supplies I need to finish up the tiny little last bits. And then, I've got a fun speaker cabinet on the way too. I'm excited about that. I don't want to carry an 80-pound Marshall up and down 3 flights of stairs anymore. I love it, but I think I might have to get rid of it just because it's just too much. I'm too old for that shit. Like Danny Glover and Lethal Weapon. Anyway, today I have created a fun preset that utilizes the expression pedal on the Pod Go to give you a kick-ass lead sound, and I will demonstrate and show you all of the elements that go into creating what I consider to be the ultimate lead tone using the expression pedal for the parameters, the master, drive controls on both overdrives in front of the amplifier, the amps drive, the bias, the output volume, and then adjusting effects, the EQ, delay, and reverb. Dropping down some 2.2 kilohertz to get rid of some of that picky sound in the lead. I like a big stadium lead sound, so, this is how you get it. Well, this is my way. Want to see? Okie doke, here we are at the Pod Go. There is some gate going on. No volume pedal. No wah. The Kinky boost always in front of pretty much any amp that I use. Just love it. And I have, since this is the, ultimate lead sound for me using the Pod Go, so many parameters are getting changed. As I push the expression forward, you can see the drive goes up, boost comes on, and bright goes off. And on the next one, the compulsive drive, the gain goes up and the tone comes down. So what I like is to have a rounder lead sound, less bright than the rhythm sound. That's just me. And on the amp model, what happens is drive comes up, treble comes down, presence comes down, just a hair, just enough. Let's go back. And then master comes up, ripple comes down. Since the ripple to me is a component of an ultra high frequency kind of filter, the way that I hear it. Whoops, I keep doing that. And then the bias goes up. The drive, bias, and master are the three main components of my lead sounds. But on this particular one, I'm going to the craziest nth degree to get everything just the way I want it. And with the IR, we're starting with the low cut there, push the expression forward. We lose a tiny bit of bottom end, and we bring the highs down a bit. Volume doesn't change at all. Now, on the next thing is our EQ, CaliQ Graphic, which is, a Mesa Boogie EQ curve, or EQ, parametric, blah, blah, blah. Or no, graphic that's on the front of the Mark IIIs or something like that. I've only ever had dual rectifiers, so I've never had any of the old school boogies that have the little graphic EQ in front. And with this, I'm using the low frequencies to remove some bottom end all around. And then when I push the expression forward, we remove some top end, rounding out the lead sound. The delay, we're going from a nearly imperceptible 11%, which is just at the only point where you can start to hear the delay. If I rolled that back to 10%, you wouldn't hear any delay at all. It's just barely perceptible, and I'll demonstrate that, of course. And then I roll it up to 18%, loud and proud, plenty of delay, lots of repeats, 66% feedback, so plenty of repeats. And that's the only thing that happens with the expression pedal on that one. And then finally, the reverb. And the only thing that happens here, I believe, yeah, it's just the mix goes from 20% to 28%. So a mild amount of reverb to, not a shit ton, but, plenty to give it a big arena rock kind of, lead sound. At least, to me. And then the final parameter is the output. And adding just a little bit, 2.2 dB on top, just to throw it over the top for lead sounds and the lead level. Would you like to hear it? There you go, everybody. Good time crunch sounds with an even more good timey lead sound just by pushing the expression forward. It's all there. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna use this to make a fun in the mix Monday on Monday because I like the sounds. I think it's awesome. And something rocking, something with a big soaring lead tone and a big soaring lead. Stand back. Haven't done any big tunes with big leads lately. Just been, I don't know, haven't been in the mood. What are you going to do? If you would like this preset, drop me a line. And I will send it along with last week's because I never did send that one out. I'm a failure. What are you going to do? This guitar is a little more bottom heavy than most guitars, so your results may vary. You may need to adjust the amount of bass. I have the bass on the amp at 0.4 to make it sound the way I want it to sound. And for you, if you're playing a Strat or a Tele, turn it up a bit. What are you going to do? It's the same with everything. It all depends on your personal experience. So, have a good weekend. I will see you on Monday. And until then.